It's titled "The Biggest Walk of Shame on the Internet." 10 law enforcement officers respond for a man with the camera. This was 1 year ago. This is in the town of Rampo, New York. And let's see what building did he actually post what building he's in? He's probably gonna say it on the video though. Rampo Police Department. So I'm assuming he's at the Rampo Town Hall. All the information is on the video, and I'll definitely be posting the link to his video, so you can go check out these videos on his channel if you like, without my commentary. Oh, hold on, y'all. I see the video went out. Y'all give me a second. I'm hooked and get the video back up. So while I get the video up, I'll just let the video play.
We can't videotape in here.
Why can't I videotape in here?
It's not legal to videotape.
It's not legal.
No.
You can walk back that way.
Yeah.
Keep walking back that way.
Can you de-escalate a little bit? Because I feel like you're trying to just exert your authority over me, and I don't like it.
I'm not. I'm speaking to you in my normal voice.
You have no authority over me. Okay?
Actually, I do.
Freedom of press is part of the Constitution. You have to, if you're going to uphold it, you have to learn it. This is an illegal detainment. You can't detain me unless you suspect that I'm committing a crime. This is all things you should have learned in the academy.
So if you could go inside town hall right near the supervisor's office, we have a report of a suspicious party hanging outside the door. Our caller hung up on us before we could get a description. We're going to try calling them back. The male party's supposed to have a video camera and he's taping.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are at the town hall here in Ramapo, New York. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants treat us with respect and respect our rights.
You say you're too nice?
Let's get into it.
Hold on, y'all. So let me, oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. He's too nice. I mean, sometimes I guess you could say that, but I'm telling you, it doesn't really help to, if they escalate and you want to escalate too, it's usually turns out not too good for, not too good for us. But, I get what you're saying. It's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and get back to playing.
We have the supervisor's office here, Michael B. Specht. Hey, how are you? Excuse me?
You need a mask.
No one else? She doesn't have a mask? They don't have masks?
She's just saying anything. You need a mask.
They don't have masks, ma'am.
Please, you need a mask.
But they don't have masks. How can
She
you?
just came out the office.
Okay.
What does
So
that mean?
Why don't videotape me?
What? I'm going to videotape you.
Why?
For sure. Because that's what I do. Transparency and accountability, man.
You need a mask. Okay, let me call the office.
You can call whoever you'd like, man. There's people in this building walking around without masks. That's hypocritical.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
are you videotaping?
I am videotaping. That's correct.
What happened?
What do you
Why
mean?
are you videotaping?
Why?
Yeah.
I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. Who are you?
I'm Penny Mann. I work in the supervisor's office.
Penny?
Yes.
Man?
Yes.
You work in the supervisor's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can't videotape in here.
Why can't I videotape in here?
It's not legal to videotape.
It's not legal.
No. Oh, do you have business here? I'll put it that way to you. Do you have business here?
Yeah, of course I have business here.
Okay. What is it?
This is a public building, ma'am. Why would I need to
understand
explain
that.
to you my business
I
here?
understand that. You get no argument from me.
Okay.
This is a public building.
Okay, great. I'm glad we can agree on that.
Exactly. So do you have business here? Is there an office that you're going to?
I'm sorry.
Is
Yeah,
there
but
an
why
office
why
that
would
you're
why would
going-
I need to tell you my business here though?
Because you cannot legally be here if you don't have business here.
Sure, I can. This is a public. We agreed that this is a public building, man.
Yes, it is a public building.
So
but
it's open to the
can't
public.
loiter.
It's
You
not
can't loiter.
loitering.
Look at how they just. Oh, for one, I'm just looking at her. It's definitely. I'm not gonna say nothing, but come on now. Why do the people who always trip always like? It's just something strange about them.
I just told you I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
I have freedom of press,
Do
man.
you have a reason to be here?
Yes, I do. I just told you I'm an
You said
independent journalist.
Your hat says "We the People."
We the people. Yes, my hat. You like it?
We're all the. I love the hat. Actually.
Okay, great. I'm happy.
We're all the people.
Thank you. You can grab me one if you want. If we're all going to follow the rules now,
So,
I appreciate it. Okay, thank you. I will. I'm just talking to her really quick. She wants to talk to me.
So,
Penny.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you taping? Let me ask you that.
I just I don't. I feel like we're going around in circles. I'm an independent journalist working on a story.
Okay. What is your story?
My story. I don't want to divulge that until it's published.
Okay.
I don't want to divulge that. Not right now. This time. Thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Joanne. Did
Okay.
You...
I'm gonna continue about my business.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the attorney's office here.
Right.
I can't believe that unless I have they're making a real big deal out of this. It's not supposed to be that way. It's always somebody from the supervisor's office.
Every day by treating people bad. Exactly. That's the thing about it. Is
no public entry.
There wouldn't be so many of these videos.
This is where you can't go.
Cops and government just did things the right way.
Restricted areas. We have the assessor's office over here.
If there were videos like this, it would be like the videos that I have. It'll be like the videos that I have when everything goes the right way.
The town clerk will be doing a FOIL request.
They're doing construction in the building right now.
Receiver of taxes over here.
You're gonna hear some of that knocking noise.
I'm sorry?
We charge you for pictures.
You charge for pictures? How much? Don't say nothing. You charge for pictures. For me?
Really morning everything. I was gonna do this stream earlier, but
three officers over here.
Too much noise.
You can stay right there. That's fine. You don't need to approach me.
Excuse me?
Why they approach you?
I don't need to approach you.
No, you can stay right back there.
Look here.
You can walk back that way.
Get away,
ma'am.
You can walk back that way.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Keep walking back that way.
Look at her.
Can you de-escalate a little bit? Because I feel like you're trying to just exert your authority over me, and I don't like it.
I'm not. I'm speaking to you in my normal voice.
You have no authority over me.
Out of here.
Okay?
Actually, I do.
I'm in a public building. I'm
And
conducting
they're
lawful
asking you
business.
to leave.
I'm conducting lawful business. No, they didn't. That's a lie.
Yes, they did.
They did not ask me to
They
leave.
asked you to leave, and they said that you
I'm
were no
conducting
longer allowed to be
I'm
here.
conducting
So
business.
therefore, you need to leave the location.
I'm conducting business. I'm doing a Freedom of Information Act request.
They asked you to leave. And
So you're
that-
saying, can I get a supervisor here?
Right there.
Hi. I'm conducting lawful business. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right.
Okay.
It's a right, not a privilege.
Right.
Freedom of press. This is a public building. You guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers here, 6, including yourself, Sergeant.
Okay.
It's completely uncalled for. I'm trying to conduct business.
Okay.
What is your business? What are you trying to
I'm doing a Freedom of Information request, which is a law.
Now, please tell me what is the reason for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers. You know how much this is combined in tax dollars and resources for somebody who is not breaking the law, who is clearly out in the open with what they're doing, not trying to conceal anything about them. This is the response you get. And you got her. She would not approach Sean or any man like this without her gun and badge, and she knows this. Most men wouldn't approach other men like that without a gun and badge. I don't know, she needs to go home and take a nap and think about her choices in life, because I don't know what to say about. But man, look how the mouth, the face mask is wrapped up on her double chin. That's crazy. But let's keep going, y'all. But she is crazy, man. Her eyes are like
law,
Okay.
and I'm also gathering content for a story.
Okay. Well, right now we were called here by the people who work in this office
he's
building.
a sergeant.
Okay.
They are concerned for their safety and their well-being, that there is somebody in here.
Oh my goodness, boy. She
Asked
Whoa.
you to step out and to leave and to stop
They did.
video
They did
recording
not.
here.
I have it on camera. They did not ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, that's what they're relaying to us.
Okay,
So
that's a
that
lie.
is why we are here right now. I'm not going to dispute truth or fact right now. I'm going to tell you that is why we're here right now. We are going to conduct our investigation.
That's fine.
Okay?
Conduct whatever investigation you
I'm going to
like.
ask for your ID.
60 friends,
We need to know who we're
60
speaking
shots.
with right now.
You're gonna ask for my
That's
ID.
part- yes, I am.
So
That's
in
part
order,
of our investigation.
okay, in order for me, I just want to just I listen to you, so I'd ask you just listen to me. I don't need to assist you in your investigation. I don't work for the police department. I don't want to assist you in your investigation into me for whatever reason. Do you have a crime that you suspect me of committing? Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion?
Investigation of a complaint, yes.
Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion I've committed a crime?
We're not saying that you committed a crime. We are here to investigate a complaint.
Look at him trying to be a part of it. Bro, go find yourself. When people do this, that's why in that last one of my last audits that I did, there was a guy just standing there, and while I'm talking to some other workers that were claiming to want to assist me, you had people like him just standing there, and I'm standing there. If you just gonna stand there, look, I'm gonna stand there and look at you until we decide, like, okay, what are you standing here for? And he's like, oh, I didn't know, I'm blah blah blah, and then he went on by his business. I don't know why people do that, but you know, this is the most entertainment they've had all year.
Right now.
So if you're saying that I haven't committed a crime, then I don't have to provide you my ID lawfully, so I'm not going to.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you to step out of this building and to leave this building.
I'm conducting business, man.
Okay, at this point you were asked that you were not allowed welcome here anymore, and we were going to ask you to
But
leave.
you can't stop somebody from recording. You can't stop somebody
I
from
never asked
gathering.
you to stop recording. That is not what I've asked you to do. I asked
You're
you
asking me to leave a public building,
yes,
man.
You are no
Can I
longer
get your
welcome
name?
within this building. My name is Sergeant Mayer.
Sergeant Mayer, and your badge number?
Yes, 456.
456. And are you telling me that if I don't leave this building, you're going to arrest me?
I'm telling you right now that you're going to leave this building.
No, but I just want to know.
I'm not going to argue with you back and forth. Let's step outside.
Are you an attorney, sir?
This is actually.
Look at this. So they never want to. They really don't like answering that question directly. If I don't do this, will you do this? Yes or no? That it's a simple yes or no question. If I don't do this, will you? What will you do? So if I don't do this, will you do this?
I'm the town supervisor. I am an attorney, but I'm not here in that capacity.
Okay.
I just walked in.
So he's just there for no reason. I'm an attorney, blah blah blah, and I'm just standing here watching you for it because I don't have anything else to do with my time right now. It's basically what he just blurted out.
Sir, maybe I can speak to you and we can come to a better understanding here.
Well, I'm not going to speak to you while you're filming me. You're free to film me, but I'm not going to.
That's all I'm hearing from him.
Have a discussion on camera with
I'm an independent journalist. Yeah, but you're violating but your officers, you're the supervisor. So I just want to let you know, you're opening yourself up to civil, and you said you're a lawyer. You're opening yourself to civil litigation. All I'm doing is I'm peacefully filming. I'm not bothering anybody. I have to do a FOIL request with the town clerk's office. I have official business here. I'm exercising my constitutional right. That's all I'm doing peacefully. And you're going to kick me out of a public building?
I'm going to ask you to give me 1 minute.
Okay, great. No problem.
He left. Finally, you do the smart thing. Oh, it's more cops. They trying to surround me.
You guys really don't have nothing better to do? 1,
So it's
2,
like
3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. officers for one man with a camera. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not nefarious. I don't have any ill intent here. I don't understand. What's the big deal? Somebody can't film. You have,
bro. Imagine the people who need help right now, and you got eight cops there for a man not committing any crimes. He's obviously not committing a crime, and it doesn't appear to be that he's gonna commit any crimes in the future because he's not doing anything. He's just standing. He's just walking around filming. So you got eight cops here, a sergeant, and none of them can figure out that everybody's wasting their time. And nobody can find anything more important to do than harass this citizen journalist. There's nothing more important going on in the city right now to where these officers can't go address. They need to be here with this citizen journalist exercising his First Amendment right. How ludicrous is this? Insane, man. The amount of tax dollars going into this situation right now. It's already been determined that he's not doing anything wrong.
cameras, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras all over this building. What's the difference? I don't understand. Seems like a big waste of resources for your city here. Really does.
Then the thing is, when they say it is a big waste of resources, then they try to say, oh, we're here for you. This is your fault. No, it's not. It's not my fault. I didn't call you. I didn't do anything to warrant your call. So I don't know why you're here. Well, I do know why you're here because they called you, but hey, I don't have nothing to do with that. I am minding my own business. If people don't like me minding my own business, that's their problem. You're not policy enforcement. You're not feelings enforcement. You are law enforcement. If you observe that a crime is not being committed, go fight crime. Go protect and serve. If you're really that concerned, leave one officer there to monitor him as he conducts his business. Problem solved. Everything, all the issues situated. Leave. Go. I can't believe that you have all these people and none of them think. The amount of wasted resources and taxpayers' dollars and just resources in general wasted on this level of incompetence is insane. It really is insane. And she just looks so crazy. Look at her. Look at her. She's a sergeant. Nobody, you don't even take care of yourself, ma'am. How do you expect to have some respect? She is just completely tyrannical and probably is love to hurt somebody, knowing she wouldn't be able to do it without her gun, her badge, and her immunity. So this is the area where she takes out her frustration, probably on men, and then you have the rest of the go along to get along. We're just following orders, crew, with them. This is completely, disgusting, man.
Really does. Can I get your name and badge number? Since everybody wants to be here. What is it?
Officer Winter, like the season.
Okay. Can I get your name and badge number?
Right here, boss.
Right here? Is that RIGHT?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Simpson, 524. All right, can I get your name and badge number?
Harrington, 5 and 49.
Thank you, Harrington. Appreciate it. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Huh?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Hey, what you said?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Oh, yeah. My last name's Mitchell.
Mitchell?
Yeah.
Your badge number?
496.
Thank you,
Can I
Mitchell.
get your name?
No, I'm not going to give it.
No. What are you
Yeah,
here for? I just showed up. I don't even know what's going on.
I'm in fear of retaliation, so I'm not going to give my name. It's my Fourth Amendment right.
Oh.
No, I'm just here. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story, doing a Freedom of Information Act request. That's all I'm doing.
What'd they call us?
I don't know because I have a camera in my hand.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense to me either. Doesn't make sense.
You don't need to step over.
Excuse me? Am I being detained?
You are being asked to stay here for our investigation.
Am I being detained?
You are temporarily being detained
Okay.
as we commit our investigation.
Unlawful detainment.
You can call it how you.
It is an almost. You have to learn the law. If you're going to uphold the law, you took an oath to the Constitution. Freedom of press is part of the Constitution. You have to, if you're going to uphold it, you have to learn it. This is an illegal detainment. You can't detain me unless you suspect that I'm committing a crime. This is all things you should have learned in the academy. And as a supervisor, I think that's, you know,
Unbelievable.
you should really know. You cannot detain somebody legally without you having suspecting me of committing a crime. This is ridiculous.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. Can I get your name, sir? Can I get your
Dolan.
Lieutenant Dolan? Thank you, Lieutenant. You guys are dismissed. Please don't detain me unlawfully anymore.
Well, good on the behalf of the lieutenant who was above this incompetent sergeant. Sergeant's just as dumb as the, you know, everybody under her. So how can you have a sergeant that doesn't know more than the officers that she is in charge of or supervising? How can you have a sergeant that doesn't know more than them? What's the point of making her a sergeant? What is the criteria?
She knows. No. No.
If he's not doing anything illegal or dangerous or disruptive,
Exactly.
That's fine with me.
It's a
Now everything's fine with him, but that wasn't it when they called the police and until they found out, well, he's not breaking the law, and if y'all do violate his rights, he has the right to go ahead and file legal, you know, litigation, civil litigation. So now everybody want to, it's okay if he's not doing anything. Well, he's been doing the same thing he's been doing the whole entire time. He hasn't changed anything. He just stood on his civil rights and didn't allow 8 officers to intimidate him and bluff him out of his civil rights and violate him, especially her. I can't believe she walked up with that type of energy. Now she's walking off.
It's my right to be in this building.
As long as he
This is a taxpayer's
follows the
building.
rules.
Both of them crazy.
Then,
This is the taxpayer's building.
but thank you very much.
And by the way, she did detain me. Just so you know. Just so you know, it's on camera. She did detain me.
Well, I'm not going to.
So that's an unlawful detainment.
I'm not going to do anything with you. But
Okay.
I know you're not.
Great. Take care, guys.
Yeah, get on out of there. Get on out of
This is
there.
the biggest walk of shame I've ever seen.
Golly, look how many of them. That is crazy. All of that trying to intimidate this guy. And all of these officers, man, 8 officers, man. Actually, more than 8 because more came later. The lieutenant and another white shirt was out there too. So absolutely
Completely insane. Uncalled for.
May all of them come there and waste time. And then they all take it to Wow. Now everybody going back to their office.
Sir, you're a lieutenant, right? Sir, I would like
And good thing the lieutenant knew.
I'd like to talk to you about a complaint.
Yeah, so that's my person that I'm gonna ask. That's the person who I'm gonna be calling for if I cannot if the sergeant is acting just as incompetent. I thought calling the sergeant would be like a step up, but I realized that watching these depositions and watching, you know, all of these videos and by personal experience, a sergeant is just as dumb as the people he's supervising. You need to either talk to a lieutenant or a chief. Now, that's when you find out how high the corruption goes. With sergeant, you don't know how high the corruption goes because that can just be a rogue sergeant. But if you have a chief that is tyrannical or you have a lieutenant that's tyrannical, then you have a bigger problem than you thought.
I want to make against the sergeant. She unlawfully
You
detained me
want to
without.
go to the front of the lobby? Go in the front lobby of the police station. I'll entertain that complaint for you. Okay.
You'll entertain the
Yep.
complaint in the lobby. Okay,
Of course.
I'll be over there. And your name was again, so I can know who I asked for?
Dolan, Lieutenant Dolan.
Lieutenant Dolan. I'll be over there shortly after I conduct my business. Thank you, Lieutenant. Unlawful detainment. No reason.
You're right.
All right, guys. So we took our tour around the building over here. Let's
I mean, I did say it was. I think the max that
let's
came
do
out
our
with me was
Freedom of
like
Information
5.
Act request here.
And they surrounded me.
They ring the bell. I get some service.
I
here.
wasn't going. They had a
Hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm looking to do a FOIL request. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So the reason why I'm here is to do
20 years.
this Freedom of Information Act request. Apparently, one of our fellow patriots had tried to do a Freedom of Information Act request for the disciplinary file of one of the officers here.
Crazy.
And they told him that they couldn't. He wanted to see the complaint that someone had filed. So we're going to be requesting that information, as well as the regular information that we normally request. The salary,
All right, take care of
the
that.
names, the titles of all employees for the city. See how that compares with the average salary for the city's residents, the people that the city employees work for, or they're supposed to. So we're going to be requesting Wayne Mitchell. He's a police officer here. His disciplinary record. So let's get into it. Let's fill this out. Here you go, ma'am. So I'm requesting the just so you have an idea of what in case you can't read my handwriting. It's the disciplinary record, any complaints and any investigative reports to that officer, Wayne Mitchell, regarding him, and as well as the name, title, and salary of all city employees. And just a quick question for you: how do you say? I want to say your city's name right. How do you say it?
I see her.
The city's name.
The town of Ramapo.
I wish I could see her face.
I'm sorry.
The town of Ramapo.
Ramapo.
That's the town, yeah.
Ramapo, though. Is how you say it? Okay. Thank you so much for your help. And you can email it to that email that I listed.
Look at the part.
LongIslandAudit@gmail.com.
It can take 5 to 20 business days.
Is that
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's within the law, that's no problem. Thank you. Have a great day.
Not playing this morning.
So we're going to go over and head over. This building also has a police department
Oh man, my
inside of
camera
it.
went off.
So we're going to be heading over there to file a complaint on the sergeant
Switch it.
who unlawfully detained me. She told me I was detained. That's an unlawful detainment. They need to get educated. I follow up on everything. She's getting a complaint in her file without a doubt. So we'll see how they handle it. Let's head over there right now. Police department.
Yeah. So Linda,
Right over here is the headquarters.
Check that.
So we're gonna go inside.
Check
and
out
like
my email
we promised,
after this.
we will be filing a complaint against Sergeant Mayer. Badge number 456. Hi, ma'am. How are you? I was told by a lieutenant to come around front. I wanted to do I was just in town hall. I wanted to do file a complaint against a sergeant. And yeah, the lieutenant told me to come around here to the front. My name's Sean.
Okay, have a seat. I'll do.
Thank you.
I'm just doing a roll call. Can I come back and get you the paperwork to fill out your complaint? Is that what you're here for?
Yeah, I'm filing my complaint against the sergeant.
Just give me a few minutes.
Sure,
I'll come
no
back
problem,
up.
Lieutenant. Thank you for coming out and letting me know.
Yep, no
Thank
problem.
you. Thank you for taking the time, Lieutenant.
Yeah, no problem. Have a seat. You gonna fill in the whole thing?
I am.
All right.
I am.
You can either fill these out.
It's a pretty simple complaint.
Yeah.
I can fill it out. That's no problem.
Yeah, you can either do it now, or you can actually take it with you, bring it back, and
give it
to us however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do a form. I'll just take your information down, and you'll put it on here. Obviously, just like any other form, officially formed, false statements made here, and a punishable with Class C misdemeanor pursuant to Section 210.45 of the Penal Law. I
Okay.
would sign it. You would sign it. You would sign here. I would sign.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you just write down what your complaint is.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, my
it'll
just
investigate.
so I can talk to you, so you know what exactly my complaint is
Mhm.
before I write it down. Is, there was a lot of police officers that arrived for, I immediately said who I was, what I was doing. I'm an independent journalist. I'm doing a FOIL request. You need to leave. You're being trespassed from this building. You can't film here. For police officers, the one officer's getting in my face saying, you're not moving from here. And I told her, please de-escalate a little bit, because this is not that's how you get police officers hurt and members of the public hurt, by just automatically going in guns a-blazing on a situation that you know nothing about. So I'm a peaceful person. I'm not trying to have conflict with anybody, but I'm not going to back down when my rights are being violated or somebody's trying to exert authority over me that they don't have. So they try to trespass me from a public building without committing any crimes, without doing anything wrong. I have freedom of press, as you know. And as you also know, Lieutenant, you cannot detain somebody without reasonable articulable suspicion that they've committed a crime. I specifically asked your sergeant, what crime do you suspect me of committing? Give me your ID. I need your ID. What crime do you suspect me of committing? And I'll gladly hand you over my ID. I don't have one. I'm not saying I'm investigating. Well, just for investigating, I don't need to help you investigate me. I'm not committing a crime, so I don't need to give you my ID. That seemed to blow her mind, like she didn't understand that. And that's scary for somebody in a supervisor position to not know the basics of, her authority in demanding ID from someone. That can get somebody hurt, somebody in jail, their freedom taken away from them. And that's why I want to do this complaint. Also, detaining me. I'm trying to walk around and conduct my business. Don't move from here. Am I being detained? Yes, you are being detained. Again, what crime do you suspect me of committing to detain me? I don't have one. Those are basic concepts in law enforcement that your officers, and especially your sergeant, should be well educated on. That you can't just go up to people and detain them just because you want to. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's my complaint here, and I'm going to be asking for some retraining, some consequences, some accountability here for these actions, because it goes from the top down.
Your complaint will be completely investigated, as I said before. I can take your written complaint just refer it to her boss,
Mhm.
or I can have you write whichever one you prefer. Obviously, this is a preferred method of making a complaint because it's official. That's what we
For sure.
do.
Yeah.
We take
No.
any complaint seriously here, and we process and we investigate it. So
For sure. All right.
just let me know what you prefer to do.
I'm gonna write it out really quick because I don't think it's a big
There you go.
it's a big deal.
You don't
It's a
have
big...
just whatever we need to do, and then I'll come back in.
Okay, thank you. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, Lieutenant. Perfect timing. It might be a little hard to read my chicken scratch,
Looks
but
pretty good to
I'll
me.
also be
A lot better than mine.
I'll also be sending video of the incident for the investigation as well. If you have an email or
What I'm
something,
going
I
to
can
do
send
is I'm
that.
going to get your phone number, and then what I'll do is whoever will be conducting the full investigation, that's who you send it to. So,
Great.
But you should get pretty quickly get a response from somebody
Okay,
to tell
great.
you what to do next.
Okay, great. Correct.
And I'll have somebody get back to you as soon as well. I don't know how long. It's a Friday.
That's not a problem.
All right. But
Yeah,
we'll get
not a
back to
problem.
you pretty soon. All right.
Thanks, Lieutenant. Appreciate
All
your time today.
Anything
Thank
else
you.
you need, leave me a message.
All right, thank you. Stay
All
safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. All right, guys, let's get out of here. All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the police headquarters here. Wow, we just filed our formal complaint against the sergeant and a few of the officers that responded to the town hall incident.
Okay, Kat.
Completely uncalled for. That was one of the craziest situations I've been in. So many police officers arrived on scene so quickly, escalated the situation, threatened me with arrest, unlawfully detained me. The town hall employees were also very rude for the most part. There was some good ones who treated me with respect and helped me out. But for the most part, they were very, condescending and rude. And that's what we're here to do. I want to shout out one of We the People who gave me a tip to come here because they have been dealing with this tyrannical police department and town. They are a resident here, so I want to thank them for shooting me the tip to longislandaudit@gmail.com. I hope that some change happens as a result of this incident. some retraining, some accountability, some transparency within our government, because this gentleman told me that they are refusing to honor his Freedom of Information Act request. So we did one for him, and let's see if they try and not honor my request, because then they'll be getting themselves in some big legal trouble. It is the law. Public records are public. You have the right to receive them. So definitely crazy.
Yeah, y'all. This was absolutely nuts, man. 8 officers came there to harass somebody, to harass a man with a camera, exercising his First Amendment right. Like nothing else was going on in this city that would require officers there to protect and serve the community. I can't believe that this is what they use the resources of 8 officers. Can you imagine the combined? That was over probably over $150,000 in salary alone for those officers to be just sitting there wasting time trying to just bully and harass citizens out of their rights, all for them to just walk away later. And crazy, absolutely nuts, man. All right, so this is the second. This is, like I said, we're doing Long Island Audit's most popular videos, top three most popular videos. That's the second most popular video that he's uploaded, and now we're getting ready to look at the third most. This is going to be the third most popular video on Long Island Audit's channel. So we're going to get into that. Remember, I make sure I I'm gonna make